Hey guys, it's me, Amanda, and this is my video on how to thrift efficiently, or at least how I like to thrift. So hopefully you guys get some tips, some tricks, you know. We are at Goodwill right now. There she is. Yeah, let's go ahead. Before you even go into Goodwill though, you need to start at home. So let's do that. Okay, so the first place we want to start before we even get to Goodwill is the closet. Obviously not that, because that's on my side, but this is my side. And you want to start in your closet because the best way to be efficient about thrifting is knowing what you already have and knowing kind of an idea of like what you need, like things you can add to your wardrobe. So the first thing I do before I even go is I go in my closet and I look at all my pretty things and I decide like, okay, what do I need this shopping trip? This isn't like a set in stone thing. Like I'm not specifically looking for these key pieces, but it just gives me an idea of things to look out for if I do see them. You know what I mean? So like for instance, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like you could either look for a certain item, like a pair of jeans. You need new jeans. You want a specific skirt, maybe. You want a dress. You want to get sweaters. Like you can look for a specific item that like would work for you. Another suggestion would be to look for a certain color that you might need. Like a lot of my things are pretty neutral, and then I have like these pops of pink and yellow. So like maybe a blue, like some kind of blue shirt I could use. I don't have anything blue. Or maybe, I don't know, more white things, more neutral things. So like that would be a suggestion of how to kind of shop efficiently and know what you're looking for when you're at the thrift store, because it can be really overwhelming with everything they have there. So that's kind of my tip number one. Know what you're going for. Okay, so you've already looked in your closet. You kind of have an idea of the things that you need. Grab a cart first of all, because that's just like a duh. You need a cart because there are so many things at the thrift store. And if you try and hold them all, it's gonna hurt your arms. I've been there. Just get a cart or a basket. It makes your life so much easier. But my actual tip number 2 would be, if you like something, get it. Only if you have something that you already own or something at home that you can wear with it. Don't just get something and be like, well, I don't really know what I'd wear with it, but I'm gonna get it. Because that's like, oh, such a bad mistake. You're gonna be spending all this money on these clothes. I've done this before. I'm super guilty of doing this. Just buying something because you think like, well, I'll figure out where to wear it or when to wear it or what to wear it with. Like, oh, do not do that. You're gonna be wasting your money and it's just gonna sit in your closet, trust me. I think if you like something truly and you want to get it, then figure things out in your mind that you already own that you could wear with at least 2 outfits, because then most likely you will wear it and you'll get like the money's worth of it. Am I making sense? Also, what I like to do if I can't think of anything, I go on Pinterest. I'll type in like, let's say it's this black lacy shirt. I'll type in a black long sleeve, like exactly what it is, black long sleeve lace shirt. And then all these pictures will pop up and like 9 times out of 10, you'll own something or be like, oh yeah, I can totally wear it with this. It's kind of like an outfit inspiration on the go. Love Pinterest. So I recommend doing that. That's kind of how I shop efficiently, and I'm not just buying a bunch of stuff that I like and it just sits in my closet. Like I feel like that's a waste of time, a waste of money, and someone else could be wearing it, you know? So that is my tip number 2. If you like it, make sure you have something to go with it. All right, so tip number 3 for me would be, just because something is on sale or like a clearance tag, color of the week, you know what I mean if you've been to Goodwill, doesn't necessarily mean you need to get it or it is a good deal. There's a lot of things that aren't that cute, but your mind wants you to think they're cute because they'll have that half off tag, and I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Because you're just getting it because you want the deal, you want to save money, but a lot of times they're not even the cute things. It's very rare you will find something super cute that's on sale like that. So unless you have like all day to spend in a thrift store, I would recommend not just searching for the half off tags and just search for things you actually like or that catch your eye. So tip number 3, just because it's on sale doesn't mean you need to get it. All right, so now we're on to tip number 4, I think. Yeah, tip number 4. For advice on going to thrift stores, I would recommend the least busy time for me personally is always the morning. So if you need to like not spend 5 hours in there and actually see everything, go in the early morning. Be efficient with your time. Because usually early mornings bring out all the old ladies, you know, the OG thrifters, which will be me in like 30 years. But like honestly, I love it when the older ladies are there because they're not shopping for what I'm shopping. Yes, sometimes like turtlenecks and sweaters, yeah. But overall, like they don't even know what they are looking at and I'm just like, "Thank you. I will take these jeans." You know what I mean? So I think the earlier the better because usually it's just older people. That's a good tip. And then kind of combining with that, when you're in the store, I always start at the part that has the fewest amount of people. Like the section that's the least empty. I'll start like usually in the dresses or the t-shirts, like women's, because those are not that busy compared to like the jeans or the long sleeves and sweaters and coats. Like those are always jam-packed. So I always start wherever there's no one and then work my way towards the sections where they leave. That's just kind of what I like to do, and it does save time and effort of going around people and being awkwardly moving them and they're coming this way and then you're like, okay, I guess I'll go around you. It triggers me. So that's my tip number 4. Okay, so my last and final tip 5 would be have fun. No, I'm just kidding. My last and final tip number 5 would be try things on. And yes, I know this seems more inefficient with your time because that does take time. And you only have like usually between 6 and 8 pieces you can take in at a time. I know. But you'll just be better off not buying all these superfluous and extra things if you try things on there and know right away if it's a yes or a no. Also, your hopes will be let down right away because I've tried so many things on that I think are gonna be perfect, and lo and behold, my hips don't fit in them. So I think if you just bite the bullet, take that little extra time to try them on, you'll be much happier coming out with the things that you know fit and look good on you. So that would be my last tip number 5. I hope this video helps some of you guys out if you wanted to know how I thrift and how I thrift efficiently and like without overbuying things that I really don't need. That's how I do it. So let me know if you guys have any video suggestions down below, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.